Hey everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. It's time for our Chatty Get Ready with me. If you're new here, what I do is I just put on my makeup and tell you what's going on in my life. And we have got a lot to talk about today. So let's go ahead and get started. I've done my skincare. I've put my primer on. Let's go. I'll try not to forget to put foundation on today. We will give it a shot. I got dark circles under my eyes, man. But things are better. Things are better. So let's see. Let's get started. I'm going to put concealer on first and try not to forget to put this foundation on. I think I'm going to go with my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm going to need a new concealer soon. The two I have mainly that I use are my Shape Tape and my CoverGirl. I love both of these equally as much. Here comes the hot flash. But I'm about to run out of both of them. So, I can't buy anything right now. As you know, finances are extremely tight right at this moment. So, I'll be buying no makeup, but I see a light. Oh, I see a light. So, anyway, hot flash. I'm drinking my Kroger brand seltzer water. This is the mango flavor. I like the Kroger brand. It's good. Okay, so first and foremost, you guys, last Monday I told you Brian had a job interview with the same company he worked for back in Asheville that shut down, another division, and he said it went really well and they were going to call him in a couple of days. We're still waiting on that phone call. I don't get it. I don't get it. They never called him back. So, I'm thinking, how rude, you know? I mean, so anyway, he was applying. He's been applying and applying at jobs that really are kind of beneath him. But at this point, he just needs a job and then we'll just go from there. So, he's applied at all these places. And Continental was the first place he applied. And it took them, he applied like 2-3 months ago, and it took that long for them to call and get him an interview. So I don't know what the deal is there. I really don't know what their problem is. But let me find my powder. I'll skip it. I'm just going to go on with the foundation. Oh, here's my powder. I don't know what the deal is there, but that's their problem. So then he started applying at all these other companies. He's not received a single request for a job interview. So this past weekend, there was a couple of jobs listed. One was at Lowe's in Columbia, and the other was for a company that makes medical supply equipment. So he applied to both. He immediately got a response about the medical supply asking when he would like to come in for an interview. So he interviewed Monday. Also, Lowe's contacted him and he set up an appointment for today. Today is Wednesday. You'll see this on Wednesday. Well, he went Monday to the medical supply and it was for a production operator. And when he went in, the guy, they thought he was a salesman because of the way he was dressed. He went in, the guy says, you're overqualified for this. But he said, you know, we'll show you around. Well, Brian, his job was in quality, working in the quality department. So he said immediately when he took him back to this workstation, it was a pigsty. There was crap everywhere. The guy who was doing the job quit over the weekend by a text message. Great, you know? So, when Brian applied, they immediately, you know, yes, it's a family-owned business. It's 10 years old. So Brian started talking about quality issues, and he was interviewing with the plant manager. So the guy got real excited because they have wanted to start a quality department. Well, long story short, Brian starts Monday. Yay. He will start out learning that position of making that equipment, that position, you know, working it, and, you know, once he gets a good hang of it, they want him to then train 2 other guys they're going to hire to do that position. And then Brian's going to, he's going to run the quality department. He's creating the quality department for this company that is growing by leaps and bounds. They're growing fast. They're kind of struggling a little bit, like we don't know how we're going to set this up. When Brian came in with all the info, they snagged him. So yay. And the great part is he will be making the same amount as he was the last job he left. So yay, I can breathe. My husband has a job, a great job, a job he is actually excited about, starting this department and getting it going, and he's really, really excited. He's also contacted his former boss, his former supervisor, I guess, and he's been talking to him, and he's gung-ho. He's ready to go Monday morning. Thank goodness. Thanks for all the prayers, because apparently this is where he needed to be at this job. It worked out great. So now, I have an appointment on the 31st with a lawyer about my brother's business. So, it's in Asheville. Well, it's in Hendersonville, North Carolina, because my brother died in Henderson County, North Carolina. So that's where I'll have to go. And I started calling lawyers, and so many lawyers were not taking new cases. And I was like freaking out, because the court says because I moved to Camden, South Carolina, I have to have a lawyer in Henderson County. And I've got some things that's popped up that's making it a little more difficult. So anyway, I have to have a lawyer. So I found one that I got an appointment with. So prayers for that. Keep your fingers crossed that, one, they will take my case, because they are at least meeting with me. And 2, I can get this straightened out within a few weeks, hopefully. I'm hoping it'll be done within a month. I'm hoping this will be done. My brother has creditors who wants money. I don't have the money to give them because it's tied up over here. It's just a mess. It's a mess. It's become a headache, and when it's all said and done, there will be nothing left for me. I'm going through all this heartache. I don't want to sound disrespectful or anything like that, but I'm going through a shit ton of heartache with nothing to show for it, because once I've paid off all of these medical expenses, there will not be a dime left. Nothing. I've gone through all this. I wish I had, no. Started to say I wish I just didn't even fool with it. Just left him to the state. I couldn't have done that. So anyway, this has just been a mess. When my mother passed away, she had already made me power of attorney. She had a will. I was executor of her will. I had no issues. It was sad, of course, but legally, I had no problems. I paid off her what bills she had. Easy peasy, no problems. With my brother, also, I think a lot of it is because I am a sibling and not a spouse or a child. It makes it, I have to jump through so many more hoops. Just an FYI. So if you have a sibling that has no other relatives, just you, expect to jump through some hoops. And I would think maybe an uncle too. You are the next of kin, but you're not a spouse and you're not a child, you know, or a parent. And it makes it much more difficult. People can't seem to understand. My brother was never married, doesn't have children, never had children. They don't seem to understand that. So, okay, I'm getting off of that soapbox because I just don't want to think about that anymore. Where is my eyebrows? Might have to grab something different. I cleaned up you know what that means. I can't find anything. Ah, I found it. Yeah. So speaking of, I have to be there Thursday for this appointment. Well, some of you know, probably not all of you know, we only have one car. I sold my car when I sold the car after, but I stopped driving mainly when I got sick with cancer, and Brian preferred to chauffeur me rather than me go. I think he worries a lot about me going. Now I still drive. I mean, I'm not totally not driving, but that's when basically we stopped driving, and then I got rid of the car, my old car, because it was old. And so we just have the one car payment, the one upkeep of a vehicle. We were hoping when all was said and done with my brother's stuff, we could get another used vehicle, but I'm not counting on that. I don't think that's going to happen. So, needless to say, I can't just drive up to Asheville because I don't have a way. So Brian is taking me and Nathan and our dog up Friday. This is Wednesday. We're going Friday. So, it's crazy. We're going up Friday. And Brian's going to spend the night Friday night and come back Saturday. So he's going to have to go. When he gets back, he's going to have to get stuff for his dinners, stuff for his lunches to take to work, that kind of thing. What am I going to use today? What palette? I think, let's use Pat McGrath. We're celebrating. So anyway, Nathan and the dog and I are going to stay in Asheville with my in-laws all week, next week. So I am going to pre-film a few videos, not a whole lot. There will be no sample stash. I didn't do sample stash Monday because I hadn't used my samples. Bad for that. And then I'm going to be in Asheville, and you know I just can't film up there. It just didn't work out when I was living with my in-laws. So there won't be a sample stash till week after next, which, I mean, it's okay. So I will be up there until Thursday. My appointment's Thursday afternoon, and then Friday morning my mother-in-law is going to bring all of us back down to back home, and then she's going to stay visit us. So I am trying to get my house cleaned. You know, my house is not what I call dirty. It's a little cluttered. We have little piles here and there I want to pick up. And Brian's going to do the floors, you know, during the week, next week. But, you know, I want to, you know, switch out Nathan's bed, put clean linen on the bed, and, you know, your basic stuff. So I got to do all that. And get packed for me. And because of this diet I'm on, I'm going to have to do my, you know, careful about what food I'm going to eat up there. And I'll talk about that. I'm going to do a quick weight loss video, and I'll have that up Saturday. But I'll already be up there. This is the palette I'm working with. It's the Mothership number 9. It's the Huetopian Dreams. It's this cover. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with this shade. Go in the crease. So that, needless to say, I am going to be very busy. I've got a lot going on. Nathan and I are doing our movie marathon of watching all the Oscar winners, Best Picture Oscar winners. We watched Gone with the Wind yesterday. Today we watched Rebecca. It's a, Alfred Hitchcock movie. I've never seen it, so this is new for me. So I'm excited about seeing that. Gone with the Wind, of course. I mean, if you're a Southern girl like me, you've seen Gone with the Wind a lot. I actually own Gone with the Wind, the DVD box set thing. So, yeah. What am I going to do? I'm going to do something just kind of simple. I'm just really not wanting to go all out there. I think let's see. I'm going to go on my outer. Well, I'm going to go with this purple, this duochrome. It's a beautiful blue and purple. I'm sure it's not doing its justice on the camera. I'm just going to put that across my lid. I had 3 fingernails break, so I just cut them all down. I grow my nails fairly easily, so just cut them all off, and because it did look funny with 3 broken nails. Okay, I want to take a little detail brush. If I can find one. I'll just take this little brush. I'm going into this color right here, this corally pink shade. I'm going to go under my lower lash line with it. That makes me look like I am dead. So I think I'm going to go over it with some eyeliner here in a minute. Oh, I've got these new shades I created in my project pan. This is so tiny. Dropping it. This is the new eyeshadow I created. I'm gonna see if I can use it with this brush. Let's see if I can put it on the edge here. Yeah, it's very pretty. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So I'm gonna go do my mascara, do some liner, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I like this. I think it's nice and simple, easy, looks good. Ticks off all the boxes. Alright, now I made a blush in my last Franken video. It's this one. It turned out a little pinker than I wanted. I actually wanted a little more brown, but that's okay. That's fine. I'm gonna try this blush out. Let me use a wing gloss. Here. Ah, that's pretty. It's a pretty shade. I'm enjoying making blushes. Yeah, that's a pretty shade. I like it. A little across the top of my nose to make it look like I have a little sun. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now I need some bronzer. Now I dug into this bronzer to make that blush, so I can tell I've lost weight in the fact that I can get my anniversary band back on my finger, because I couldn't there for a while. So I've got my anniversary band back on today. So yay. Yay for that. I'm in a shirt that I couldn't get on. So it's coming off. It's coming off. Now, I think that looks good. I'm gonna grab a highlighter that's in my project pan. I'm gonna use it to highlight up here on my upper brow bone. This is perfect for this. And that's what I'm gonna continue using this highlighter for. And then lips. I've got my Lipathon lips in here. So let's see, I've used that one all the times I need to. I haven't this one or this one. Okay, so I'm going to use my Jeffree Star Androgyny liquid lip. And that's pretty much a nude for me. It's, oh, got in my teeth. It's like my lip color, but maybe just a hint darker, a hint darker, but not much. It is like spot on my actual lip color. Now, I'm gonna let this dry just a little minute. I'm gonna put the Wayne Goss lip gloss on it in Hyacinth. A little. There we go. All right, that's it. So guys, just to let you know, no Chatty Get Ready With Me next week. No sample stash next week. I do have a Project Pan video that will be up next week, and that's probably going to be it. I'm going to have a weight loss video for this weekend, and I have another Project Pan thing I'm doing that will go up later this week. So that's going to be it for videos until I return back from North Carolina. And I'm not going to take my camera. I'm not going to film. I'm not going to try to film. So yeah, that's it. So guys, thank y'all for hanging around. I appreciate it. I have some new subscribers, and I'm extremely thankful for that, and new friends that I'm making, and I'm extremely thankful for that. And I appreciate all the love and support. I appreciate all the prayers. Please continue with that so I can get my brother's estate settled, get that off my back, and I think I'll be feeling 100% better. So guys, thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new, I'd love it if you would subscribe. And again, any questions or comments, just leave them down below. Guys, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.